Morning everyone, guten Morgen. Heute es regnet. Ja, das Wetter ist schlecht. Bewölkt und kalt. Yeah, it sucks out. It's crappy, it's shitty. But we're pretty late into the fall here. We're like December, earliest part of December. So I made up these shiners here where I tested them before to get them set up for eye tuning. It wasn't really a great spot. It was off of an old bridge in the river, and there was enough ice from the shoreline out that I couldn't get down level with the water enough to cast out to get proper action out of it. I was from way up high, and I couldn't go down and do it lower because the lures would hook onto the lip of the ice and then I'd have trouble. So last night after work, I took a quick drive down here to the docks of Kaylan Bay, and it's absolutely not a bit of ice on it. The water's all open, and on the one side of the dock here, it's very turbulent, and the other side, it's kind of L-shaped, so it's sheltered off from those waves, which will help to get this tuned a bit better. Yeah, so I've got that lineup that I made, plus one that I made for my cousin, which I'm gonna test first, so that when he's watching it, he can see it without having to wait till the end of the video or go through all this, because I'm sure this video will bore everyone anyways. So here, yeah, we'll get started. Hope I don't get too wet. Yeah, alrighty, here we go. Man, it sucks out here, so I'm going to try to do this very quick. So here's my cousin's Hot Tiger and the flatliner shiner in Hot Tiger. Check that out. Let's give her a shot here. Doesn't cast too great in the wind, but it floats good like expected. So what I'm going to do is just put the rod straight, and look at that, just first off the hop, I got a goddamn fish. Son of a bitch, look at that. Oh, he let go. Holy shit, Kaylan, that's official. Your lure caught a fish. It's official. There's another guy that uses that. I hope he doesn't sue me for his patent saying. So, guy from Marlin Bait, sorry about that. I'll just edit it out, maybe. Wow, that was awesome. Give her a couple more casts before the big one grabs it. I'll wait till it floats up here. It's a little slower on the float. It must be. For a subsurface bait, that worked out pretty good. She's not much of a wake bait. Wow, that's a great color scheme. I'm gonna have to make another one. One more shot. It's kind of hard to test it for oh, here, it's wake bait in there a little bit. I couldn't believe that. Could have had me a pike today to eat. That was pretty cool. Works great, Kaylan. Didn't even have to tune the lip eye or the hook eye. That's awesome. So, probably caught the only pike in that area. This is a much better angle to work from. So we're going to try this guy here. I'm just going to do a few of them, to be honest with you. Put the rod straight. Works great too. Okay. Fuck, that is cold outside. Like, it's something to, get out there and really tough the elements in this extreme weather. It's kind of like extreme fishing. Yeah. Yeah, but I think I handled about 3 minutes of it. So I still have about 6 or 7 more to do. Just to, again, get down and test them in not so high up above. It was hard to test them high up above. Now I'm only maybe about 3 feet up above the water line, or 4 feet up above the water line. So casting out fairly far. So I'm being able to see whether they're swimming or tracking right, whether they're floating okay. It's a little hard to do a wake bait retrieve on them because the water's, got a fair chop to it. It's nothing like out the other spot. Here, I'll show you. I don't know if you can see that out there. That's nasty. That's like the Baltics. And then over here, that ain't so bad. I don't know if you can see that on video. When I get back to testing a few more, I'm gonna let the rain kind of die off here a little bit, or get warmed up in the car. This might be a really short video, shorter than I wanted it to be. Okay. All right, I'm warmed up. So here I got the midnight perch. Let's see if this guy does anything. All it's got to do is swim right. I'm really pissed because I'm not going to be able to get through all this. Come on, buddy, swim straight. And it does. Fuck, this is gross. Fucking angry day. Fire, tiger. Fire. Okay, we'll see this one moving. And it floats. Man, it is so dismal, I can't even really see the lures. And it swims great. Good enough. Oh, what? This is the last one. Hell am I talking about? 2 others in the tackle box. Number 7 and number 8. I've already tested them out lots. That's that blueback herring and that other flatliner shiner in the flatliner shiner pattern. Okay. Here we go. This one's got that chartreuse back on it. And it's tracking good. It's not going to one side or the other. Well, actually it is going to the left a little bit. So we'll give it a little tune. I should probably do this on another day. There's this guy right here. I like him. He's a nice one. He's so pretty. Okay. And he's going fairly straight. That did it. All right, we're good. Okay, let's get our asses out of here. Hell with this nonsense. Yeah, oh my god, look, even my phone's fogging up a little bit. Yeah, that sucks out there. That's really shitty. I was kind of hoping that, it'd been a little nicer and calmer and maybe a little bit of sunshine so we could have caught some of the flash on the lures, I could be able to see whether they were moving enough. But from a certain distance, I thought I'd see them flash a bit better. I'm wondering if I have a little bit more weight in these lures than the first 2 that I put together. The first 2 come out to around 19.5 to 20 grams, and these ones are like 20 to 22. So I wonder if they get that around that 21 gram point to 22. If they don't quite have the, as a wake bait lip, they don't, and a subsurface, they don't quite have the as much of a roll to it. Maybe it tightens up a little bit the more weight you put in the bottom. It kind of makes sense because even though the lips are all the same, the dive lips or the wake bait lips, they would have to maybe be a little bit wider to push that weight, that little extra points of a gram or a gram to get it to swing, which is fine either way. I'd actually rather prefer it to have a little bit of a tighter wiggle than too much of a flop action. Now, these baits are flat-sided baits too, which also is helpful in its action for flash. And you know, the nature of a flat-sided bait is that it will fold from side to side a little bit better than a shape that's got more of a rounded circumference or rounded shape to it. So yeah, I wish it was better. But this is the final video. I'm not gonna show a video of testing these lures out again, because I think I've got about 4 or 5 of them through their stages, and it's just gonna be a pain in the ass. So the next thing that you're gonna see me make is a popper. I'm gonna put the molds together this weekend, which is, well, today and tomorrow. So yeah, I might run a little video on the molds, the molding part of one of the poppers, the small one. And I might make a mold for the bigger one too while I'm at it. Make them at the same time, but definitely pour the rubber silicone for the small one. And then, you know, we'll go through the paint process and stuff. And who knows, if I get it done in time and this global warming is still, you know, in effect, because we don't have any snow. It's like, fuck, it's like December, the first part of December. So, whatever. I'd rather there be no snow. I hate snow. Anyways, enough of my talk. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share, and all that fun stuff. Okay, auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye.